Hi everyone! Hope everyone's doing well. So today we're going to be taking a look at some Lukas watercolors and a little bit of Daniel Smith. So a while ago, back in around October 2021, I swapped some dot cards with a friend from Brazil. Well, there you see the October stamp. This is so long overdue. I'm so sorry. I think it's a great way to try new paints, maybe paints that the brands that you've used before but never tried those specific colors, or new brands that you've never tried before. Swapping dot cards is a great way to do that. If you want to check out my friend's channel, I'll put Maddie's Instagram and YouTube channel on the screen, as you can see right now. She does a lot of cute anime artwork, so adorable, and also molds her own paint. They're like handmade and beautiful. She puts them in like little seashells. Anyways, let's get on with the swatches. So the first swatch, we have Magenta Primary, made with PR122. For this one, I think it's okay. I mean, you can buy it from other brands. Lukas isn't special or anything. Is it opaque? Is it weak? It's not opaque, but I think it is rather a little bit weaker than other brands. So you're better off just getting the brand nearest to you. Next, we have Genuine Rose made with PV19. Now, for this one, I was expecting it to be like a quinacridone rose, but it's nowhere as deep. It's obviously the hue differs between brands, but this one feels like it either has an opaque filler, or maybe they purposely made it in a way where it just doesn't behave like a quinacridone, if you know what I mean. It's just weak in general. If you want a quinacridone rose, you're better off buying from another brand. But if you like that soft, rosy color, then by all means, buy Lukas. Here we have Gamboge made of PY153, and for this one, personally, I feel like it doesn't feel like a Gamboge where it's like a warm yellow, like an orange leaning yellow. It feels more of like a middle yellow. And I think PY153 is being discontinued or is no longer made or something. I'm not sure. If anyone knows, please comment below, because I for one know that I have a PY153 from Sennelier, and I think that's called Indian yellow, I believe. And that one actually acts like a warm yellow, orange leaning. Okay, next one is Areolin or Aurelin. I don't know. You tell me. Anyways, PY175. It should be something like a lemon yellow. Now, I'm not very impressed with this one, I'd say. It works very well for a cool yellow, but it's not as bright as I want my cool yellows to be. My favorite is Rembrandt's Cadmium Yellow Lemon, and to this day I still can't find something that could replace it. Okay, next up we have Chromium Oxide Green made with PG17. Now this one I've been really interested to try because sometimes it's expensive in other brands. I think I have one made by White Knights, and it's fine, it's okay. I don't really like the formula because it's in a tube, so I was interested to try this one. Now this is just beautiful, luscious, easy to re-wet. It granulates beautifully. So this is definitely one that I'm thinking that I might purchase in the future if I do end up painting with the White Nights one a lot, and if I end up liking the color or if it's useful, we'll see. But this is on my list of I can buy. Okay, this one is Cobalt Green, made with PG50. Now, the only other one I have that is a PG50 Cobalt Green is by Roman Small, and that's Cobalt Green Light. But it's the same hue, sort of. Maybe I'll need to do a comparison video, we'll see. But this is absolutely amazing for an expensive pigment, but Lukas sells it for pretty cheap, or not cheap, but affordable for what it is. And this one granulates. So if you want a cobalt green that's affordable and granulates, I think this is the way to go. Give it a shot. This next one is Verona Green Earth, made with PG26. It's also a cobalt pigment, I believe, and also rather expensive in other brands. The only other one I have is by Rembrandt, and that's like a cobalt turquoise green, and it's different. But this one is absolutely amazing. It's a dark bluish green that granulates, and it doesn't feel like a student grade pigment like that genuine rose. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for this type of color but a cheaper version, then consider Lukas. I think Schminke has a PG26 that looks similar to this. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, check it out. Okay, so the next one that I already painted is Cobalt Turquoise. Cobalt Turquoise? Yes, made with PB28. I think it used to be PG50. A lot of brands used to be PG50, and then suddenly it became PB28. I don't know why. Maybe it's a pigment sourcing thing, but yeah. For this color that I've tried in other brands as well, like Sennelier and White Nights, it's usually already opaque, so this Lukas one is also quite opaque, similarly opaque, and I think it's fine. If it's cheaper for you to buy Lukas, then do try to check it out. It's absolutely okay to use. Okay, the next one is Caput Mortem Deep. I think that's how you say it. I don't have this color in many brands except for Roman Small, and that's a single pigment color, PR102, I believe. This one's absolutely great. It granulates, probably because of the PBK11. I don't think I'd buy it again, but that's because I haven't painted with it much, so I haven't really appreciated it yet. Alright, this next one is Cobalt Violet. I didn't put down a pigment number because Lukas's website doesn't have a pigment number for me. It just says like something like strontium something. It looks a lot like Ultramarine Violet, PV15. It's like a blue leaning soft violet. Does it granulate? Yes, it does. But we'll have to see. Because, I mean, PV15s are rather affordable on its own, so if it's similar to that, then I don't think you need to look much into this, if that makes sense. So I'm planning on doing a different video for Daniel Smith swatches. I won't be talking much here. I'll just leave you to watching the rest of the video. The swatches, the close-ups, the scans. Hope you liked them. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to drink lots of water and stay hydrated, everyone.